And today we're going with a requested reading. You guys wanted me to read on Jaina and Kenny. We know what's happened and we're going to take a look at what is coming after. So we're going to take a look into that. I want to remind you guys that my readings have no date. They are divinely guided. Everything has free will. Not everything is going to resonate with everybody. Please keep in mind that the energies could be inverted. These readings are always for your entertainment purposes only, and everything that I mentioned is alleged. So just understand that we always give you legal disclaimers for anybody interested in reading them. And with this said, let's move forward. Let's see. Okay, so I'm liking this right now. Look. So look at what happened. So it does show right here that allegedly he could have taken for granted, obviously, right? But I have to use the allegedly word. Allegedly he took her for granted. Okay, we know that because he made her feel like allegedly that they were so like tied, like soulmates or whatever. Well, he actually saw it as a side hustle. Okay, so first he did like her, whatnot, in his way, not the way she deserves. She deserves the best, and he gave her like bare minimum. But either way, so allegedly he again see it as a side hustle, while he made it feel like to her that they were so like that they were soulmates or whatever. He had all these opportunities to tell her how he felt, but allegedly here he was gonna end it anyways around December this year. Yeah, he was gonna actually end it around allegedly on December or around like that time. As again, allegedly he thought he was gonna get a break from her because it could have been allegedly what he thought an opportunity for work elsewhere. So allegedly here he thought like, oh my god, okay, I'm gonna get this job opportunity and then I'm gonna be away from her, and allegedly then I'm gonna use this as an excuse to break up with her, because he allegedly was planning to do so. Okay, but he was gonna use some sort of project, and allegedly being pressured because of, he was allegedly trying to make it look like that whenever they break up that it was because she did something allegedly, right? But it did not work, thank goodness. Now he allegedly was starting to get a little bit insecure with her because of her glow up, because people loved her. She's a queen, she's a Barbie, right? So allegedly he was liking again the attention and whatnot, but he started to be feeling a little bit insecure about her, because allegedly he wanted the spotlight, and he allegedly noticed that people were tolerating him because they liked her more, which in his head was not like, he was like not understanding how, right? This is allegedly narcissistic energies, right? So when he started getting those feelings of like, should I leave, because he was not in love anymore, allegedly his friends or somebody was saying like, are you sure you want to do that, because crossroad, because you may lose everything you have. And allegedly they even told him like, maybe talk to her, maybe she could do a fake relationship for a minute so to help you out. But allegedly he knew that she was all about love, she don't do fake. So he knew she was gonna say no. So allegedly he did what he did because he knew she was gonna say no, or at least that's what he really believed that she was gonna say. He felt, and he knew because he knew her in a way, shape or form, that she was not gonna fake love, that she was not going to pretend to be in a relationship if she was not. So allegedly that opportunity out the road, so he took the opportunity and did it anyways. But allegedly again he was gonna end things with her in around December, if not October or so. Now he gaslit her every time because allegedly she could have like sensed some sort of like changes, and maybe allegedly she tried to bring it up to his attention and talk to him, and he allegedly gaslit her multiple times into believing like, no, I love you, no, you're making me feel like this and that. So making it seem like victimhood energy, allegedly like you're worrying for nothing, you know, although she was very mature, and she is very mature, and she allegedly could have tried to bring it up to him to double check everything was good, but then he manipulated her into like, oh no, you're seeing things, like you're doing this, like, again, manipulation to make her feel like, gaslighting her allegedly, and to make it feel like whatever she's seeing, whatever she felt was not really there. He knew she's a hopeless romantic, okay? He knew that. So allegedly, he again made her believe that they were soulmates, that they were a fairy tale, blah blah blah, because he knew she was a hopeless romantic and she was going to be there for love, not for fake. And he knew he was not into it anymore. He liked it, but he wasn't into it. He is a short-term connection guy, allegedly. So with this said, he did what he did. He broke a lot of promises, and allegedly, most likely allegedly, he was not faithful throughout the connection either. Allegedly, moving forward, although it doesn't really matter because they're done, allegedly they could come some sort of like dirty laundry out, right, into where it could look like some people say like, hey, he was texting me or we were hanging out when he was with her. Like I said, it won't matter because they're no longer together, but allegedly there's going to be people coming forward showing that allegedly they were together while he was with this girl, which it doesn't show as a surprise, to be honest. And yeah. How did he feel in the relationship before all of this? How does he really feel? So at the moment, he felt whenever they did connect, and he allegedly felt like an instant match and whatnot, but he gets bored. He was bored in the relationship. So again, he allegedly talked to somebody and double checked, and they said maybe you guys can do a fake connection, but he knew she wasn't about that, so that's why he did it. Now allegedly he did use like dating apps, okay? Allegedly he did use some dating apps. How did he get away with it and how people did not say nothing? Not sure why, but allegedly those things are going to come forward in the future. Allegedly, again, not that it mattered much because they're no longer together and she's a queen and she's doing better without him anyways, but just so you know, it's a possibility for it to happen. Okay, so that's that too. Right now he is very upset, right? He's very upset allegedly. Also some family members are upset as well with him, and he allegedly is gonna in the future talk, and he's gonna make himself look like a victim, or that he has troubles and blah blah blah, just to gain sympathy. It won't work, but allegedly he's gonna try. He gives a poker face, which is somebody who's hiding their true feeling. Now, it's going to be hard for him to hide his true feelings when feelings are already out, when people can already see him for how he is allegedly. But he's going to eventually ask an apology and blah, blah, blah. It's more than an apology to her. It's gonna be more like an apology, like I got caught allegedly, or more than an apology to the public that trusted him or whatever. So it's allegedly an apology that allegedly again is gonna be towards her, but it's gonna sound like he's apologizing to the public instead. You know what I mean when it happens allegedly. And people are gonna be like, it just looks detached. Like people are gonna say like ChatGPT wrote it for him, and allegedly they're gonna claim like, hey, it don't look like nothing, it don't look like much, it don't look like you really mean it. He is a red flag walking, and again, he did give her a lot of red flags, but allegedly keep in mind that we're dealing with somebody allegedly who gaslights his way, who allegedly uses past traumas or whatever to excuse his behaviors, and he allegedly will give her a red flag, but also then he'd be sweet, and then it'll be like confusing. But whenever he speaks and whenever he shows up and tries to make it look better for himself, allegedly it doesn't work, and it shows big red flags. People be like, oh, how can I not see it? Now, I do feel like although it sounds very hard, it sounds very heartbroken, this was divine intervention, because again, obviously the universe, the creator, saw in her conversations she didn't. The universe knew what she was about and what she needed, and he was not there for the right reasons, and the universe allowed her to see him for who truly was. Now, I do feel like unexpected guidance and unexpected stepping up are gonna happen for her, and this is just the beginning of amazing things. She's gonna have the closure, and most likely she already is walking towards it, but she's gonna be fine letting go. She's gonna be fine releasing, and eventually she's going to be grateful for the thing she thought she wanted. Now with him, he's going to find a temporary rebound. Okay, allegedly he's going to, after that, whatever it is, a temporary rebound. Allegedly, this girl that he's gonna find as a rebound is gonna be making like indirect comments or whatever, which is unnecessary, because boy, bye, they're already broken up. What do you want, you know? So allegedly she's gonna be like being kind of shady and like give like indirect messages and whatnot, and try to imply that she's better looking. Allegedly she also can imply something about skin color too, which people are gonna cook her for it. She's clearly not prettier, but she thinks she was. But he's also lying to her face too, and eventually she's gonna get what she needs, which is a little bit of her own medicine. This new rebound girl that he's gonna find, and allegedly he's gonna get a big break in a show as well, because again, bad cloud is always cloud, so some shows are gonna still go for it because it's drama. So allegedly whenever he gets this big break in the show that he wanted, or again he's gonna leave her, and then she's gonna have this new girl. She's gonna have the day she deserves and the life she deserves, to be honest. And she's gonna try to bring it up like, oh my, I was gaslight too, and people are not gonna care because she did too much for no reason. And at the end of the day, she allegedly is gonna claim that she wanted to talk to Jaina, whatever, and Jaina's gonna say no, because the girl, bye, you know. Then he's gonna say allegedly about this girl, whenever times is by, that he allegedly got catfished, that allegedly he thought she looked one thing and that she looked different. So allegedly he's going to poop on her looks too, eventually too, and that's a little bit more to the karma that this girl, that's the rebound girl, is gonna get for doing too much. And keep in mind that allegedly the guy always has a hidden agenda, to be honest, and he is again a cuffing season, which is a temporary relationship. So I don't see him in long-term relationships in a long time. Allegedly he can claim one thing, but he is not. He gets bored. Trust me, he gets bored, and he just likes situationships, to be honest. He just likes situationships, and it's always going to be like, what are we kind of energy, and he's always going to be two-faced, and he's always going to be all about his money, all about his opportunities. So honestly, he's a very allegedly shallow person, allegedly, and good luck to anybody that gives him a chance as a lover, because I feel like he is going to need a lot of years to do better, and by the time he does that, he's going to have a bad reputation, and whoever keeps him loses, to be honest, allegedly, of course. As you guys know, these readings are for your entertainment purpose only, so you know. So at this point, that's what I see for Jada. Can you tell me anything about her and for her before we end the connection today? I mean, the reading today. I do feel like she's gonna be single for a minute. This could be temporary situation, you know. Eventually I do see her in a relationship in the future, but as of right now, it seems right here that payday is here. She's gonna have a lot of deals. She's gonna be looking better than ever. She's gonna be doing very well financially, and I feel like that, yeah, she's gonna do very good. She's gonna be single for a minute. Again, she's gonna have a lot of options. Look at this, a lot of options, because she's queen. She's a Barbie. She's beautiful. She's gonna have so many offers, and she may even feel overwhelmed because again, she is beautiful. But I feel like eventually she's gonna bounce back, and then, you know, take back her power again and get back out there, you know. And eventually she is gonna have issues like trusting a little bit, but I feel like little by little she is gonna get back there in trusting again, but it'll take her a minute. But financially she's doing better. She's gonna do very, 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 very well, and she's very loved and very cared. So That's something that she shouldn't be worried about. I'm not saying that she is, but I'm just saying she shouldn't be worrying about her money, because she's gonna do very good. And finally, I do feel like she is going to find somebody else out there, but right now it's not a top priority, because obviously. Finally, let's see what we got here. So yes, she was his karma, because allegedly he has done that to many other people. I feel right here that she has leadership, dominance, and control, and she has a lot. I don't know why it shows me a lot of Taurus and Virgo energy, but it seems right here that things are looking better for her, and she just was his karma, because he's a fake, allegedly. Now it does show right here that charming chat, and says inspiring news. So I do feel like, again, inspiring news are going to come towards her, good news, opportunities, and she's going to see how much loved she is. And right now it's all about embracing who she really is, embracing her inner and outer parts of her, and trying to, let go whatever does not serve her, and heal completely, which I feel she's towards the right path. So this is the end of the reading, guys. I hope you liked it. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Yeah, also I'm gonna be live. I am live every Wednesdays around noon, like around that time, here on YouTube and on Twitch now. I also want to invite you to follow me on Instagram. I'm also on TikTok. I'm on Spotify. I have a podcast, and I'm also on this app Clapper, and I offer personal readings for anybody who wants it. Description down below is the way to go. Thank you so much, guys, and have an amazing day.